This is News 3 Now at 6.
Thanks for joining us. The new version of Wisconsin's Safer at Home order begins tomorrow, which allows some places to reopen.
As our Madeline O'Neill can tell us, that includes certain businesses, libraries, and golf courses. She joins us live from Odanna Hills Golf Course with what we can expect tomorrow. Maddie?
As you might imagine, tee times at the city of Madison's 4 golf courses are filling up quickly, especially here at Odanna Hills. Staff are working to get this golf course and the other 3 ready for tomorrow, but there are plenty of differences. That includes areas roped off, including the driving range and putting green. Those will be closed. Our golf staff are focusing on social distancing as well, lengthening time intervals between groups of a max of 4 people from 8 minutes to 12 minutes, and asking that golfers show up no earlier than 10 minutes before their tee times. Head golf professional Ryan Brinza tells me plenty of people are excited for tomorrow, although things aren't quite par for the course this year.
No carts, no driving range, no putting green, clubhouses aren't open. So we've had to put out porta potties. We've brought in some soda machines that we'll sanitize as well. But generally just trying to keep people away from each other, but also outside happy and healthy.
Certain non-essential businesses and libraries are allowed to start curbside services tomorrow. The Madison Public Libraries won't be starting that tomorrow, but say they're in the planning stages to start those services for books and materials because they say their resources are important right now.
Some people have more free time, and I think reading is a solace for many people. Some people are desperately looking for fresh material for their kids to read. Some people, obviously they're doing homework online, but there are other resources available in public libraries to help with reports.
Madison Public Library says they plan to have an update on their services on their website by May 1st. For other libraries, it's suggested you check out their Facebook page or website to know what services they will offer. So now with this new order, a lot of businesses will be staying the same. Gyms, tattoo parlors, salons won't reopen. Restaurants, dining areas won't reopen as well, though they will be able to continue takeout. But here at the golf courses, they're expecting a good weekend as long as the weather holds up.
Baby steps back to normalcy. Maddie O'Neill live on the west side at Odanna Hills. Maddie, thank you.
Thousands of people are expected to rally against the extension of the Safer at Home order at the state capitol tomorrow afternoon. Gabriella Becerra is live downtown with how people in the area are preparing. Gabby?
Charlotte, although people don't know exactly what tomorrow will bring, people in the area are preparing as if thousands of people will show up here at the Capitol Square. In a press conference today, Governor Tony Evers was asked about the planned protest. He said he supports the First Amendment, but is advising participants to be cautious, adding that enforcement likely wouldn't be monitoring distance between people.
It would be a mistake to make the decision to not comply or not use good judgment by keeping a safe distance from someone else.
While it's unclear if those who show up will face punishment, violation of the original Safer at Home order is punishable by up to 30 days in prison and/or a fine of up to $250. The Department of Administration says they declined a permit of up to 1,000 people for an event here at the Capitol because of Safer at Home restrictions. The Facebook event organizer said that if the post were to disappear, to still expect to see them here at the Capitol tomorrow.
All right, Gabby, thank you. Wisconsin now has more than 5,000 confirmed cases, 237 more just since yesterday. At least 258 people have died statewide. Dane County, 390 confirmed cases, 21 deaths. During a news conference today, health officials say Wisconsin has 48 active labs distributing almost 11,000 tests a day now. That means we are closing in on the governor's coronavirus testing goal he set in order for businesses to reopen. The threshold to do that is reaching the capacity for about 12,000 tests per day. More than half of the confirmed coronavirus cases in Grant County can be tracked back to a county-owned healthcare facility. County officials say 11 residents and 6 employees at Orchard Manor in Lancaster tested positive. Public health officials say the facility created a designated negative pressure wing for anyone who became ill. 3 people in Grant County have died as a result of COVID-19, but health officials would not confirm if those deaths were tied to the outbreak there at Orchard Manor.
New at 6, researchers at the UW School of Medicine and Public Health are providing local health officials with zip code level data about how susceptible residents are to coronavirus. It looks like this. The Health Innovation Program estimates the number of individuals in a zip code that could develop severe complications from COVID-19 based on risk factors identified by the CDC. The data will help health systems across Wisconsin prepare for hospitalizations, distribute PPE, or target communications to at-risk populations. Governor Tony Evers and DHS Secretary-designee Andrea Palm signed an emergency order detailing the operations plan for the alternative care facility at State Fair Park in West Allis. The facility will help hospitals manage a surge in capacity while providing a safe location for coronavirus patients with milder symptoms to isolate and recover. It'll be utilized if Wisconsin hospitals and care facilities exceed their capacity. The governor released a statement thanking everyone who worked tirelessly to construct the temporary facility and the healthcare professionals who will soon be working there.
Farmers in Wisconsin are hurting, and that's what's led to a group of farming associations to write to the governor this week for help. Amy Reed joins us live to explain what they hope he can do. Amy?
In the last 5 years before the virus, the Farm Bureau told me that the ag economy was not doing well. This only made things worse. That's why their president joined 7 other groups that represent commodities in Wisconsin to ask the governor for a way through.
Agriculture is Wisconsin. Take a drive in the countryside. Look at the tapestry of Wisconsin, the contours, the small farms that dot everywhere.
Everyone is hurt by this virus, but farmers.
One of the strongest ones for me is if I hear from a farmer that they don't want their children to farm. That one does bring tears to my eyes, and that the stress that they're living, they don't want their children to see.
Prices in the ag industry are down and falling. Just in dairy, there's an estimated $66 million loss in revenue in February and March alone. But pork, beef, soybeans, cranberries, all of Wisconsin's commodities feel something similar. Organizations that support those industries outlined it in a letter to the governor, at the same time asking for his help in the form of $50 million in federal money given to the state in the CARES Act.
If you figure Wisconsin agriculture being one of the pillars of the state's economy, it's a relatively small ask.
Federal guidelines dictate how the $1.9 billion the state will get can be spent. A spokesperson for the governor told me they're working to see if this would fit and how else they could help agriculture. Joe Brager said he and other groups on the letter have been talking with Evers' people, and he hopes the conversations about this, about what everyone is going through, will continue.
Everybody is feeling this in a different way, whether you're a consumer, whether you're a farmer. The uncertainty that we're faced with, times that we have never in our generation experienced, are taking its toll on people's mental health.
Brager said that the Bureau is working on a program that will allow the community to help out local farms, local farmers. I'm sure that's something that a lot of us are interested in. We'll keep you posted on the progress of that program.
Political reporter Amy Reed live at the state capitol. Amy, thank you.
Democratic Party Chairman Tom Perez says he expects to hold an in-person convention in Milwaukee to nominate Joe Biden for president. However, he is not ruling out the potential that portions of the event would be conducted virtually. The convention is slated for August 17th after the original July 13th date was postponed due to coronavirus. Biden has been more cautious, stating the convention might have to be entirely virtual.
Madison police are investigating what they are calling a targeted act of gun violence on the city's north side. Around noon today, police say someone was shooting at a vehicle on North Sherman Avenue, causing that driver to crash, hitting a utility pole. The driver taken to the hospital with injuries, but officials say it did not appear that he was shot. Utility crews responded to remove those downed wires that had fallen onto the vehicle. Cloudy tonight, cool tomorrow. Let's check your first warn forecast. Here's Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti. Gary?
You could also repeat the forecast for Saturday, too, and just add in just a chance of showers. As we take a look at visible cloud track, we've been socked in underneath the clouds most of the day. Very little in the way of sunshine, except out toward the Mississippi River in the La Crosse area. They did have some sunshine return. There are a few showers showers across parts of Minnesota, some showers and even a couple of thunderstorms down across northern Illinois, but those are moving away from us. Right now, southern Wisconsin free of precipitation. Temperatures range from the upper 30s and low 40s near Lake Michigan. Madison's dropped from 50 to 47, but out toward the Mississippi River, Prairie du Chien right now sitting at 59 degrees. And by tomorrow morning, we'll be down into the lower 40s. There'll be a chance of showers tomorrow. I think the best chances will actually be in the afternoon for most of us. High temperature topping out at 51. Look for another cool day on Saturday, but milder weather returns on Sunday with some sunshine. I'll have more in the forecast in a few minutes.
Dean Health Plan is partnering with Food Fight Restaurant Group and Epic to offer free weekly meals to seniors in the Medicare Advantage program. The meal program kicked off today and will continue on Thursdays for 4 weeks. Each meal package contains 3 nutritious meals prepared by Food Fight and Epic culinary staff. Each week they'll offer up to 575 meal packs, making a total of more than 1,700 meals by the end of the 4 weeks.
It's a way for us to give back to the community and help out any part that we can, and then it's also great for our employees. You know, restaurants have been busy on the weekends with carry out and delivery, but to be able to do things like this during the week really helps our employees, you know, find work, and we can bring more staff on, so that's been really great.
If you're part of the Dean Health Medicare Advantage program and eligible to receive meals, you should have received a note in the mail about it. You can contact Dean Health to get registered.
Next at 6, if you've never cut your own hair, some think now is the time to learn. We'll share tips from professionals about how to care for your hair while our salons remain closed. Stay with us.
No one asked for this to happen, but this is our time, when our hearts, our humanity, and our communities rise. This moment will challenge us. It will define us. It's why we are here, but this moment is not bigger than us. And we will show up every day for you. Unity Point Health Meritor, a partner of UW Health. Know how much you matter to this world.
Coming together makes us stronger, and Ford is built to lend a hand. Contact your Ford dealer, an essential part of your community, to find out more about home delivery and other vehicle service options. After all, you have a lot to take care of. Let us help take care of you. Find out more at Ford.com. Right now, qualified buyers can get 0% financing for 72 months, plus 3 months deferred payments on select 2020 Ford models.
Yeah, I'm a professional remodeler, and I go to Nuns. Why? Well, my clients love them because they have all those snazzy-looking countertops. You know, like beautiful marble countertops, stunning quartz slabs, you name it. To be honest, I don't see what the big deal is. I mean, who needs all that glitz and glamour from a counter? But my clients love those snazzy-looking countertops, so we go to Nuns.
Nuns, kitchen, bath, and flooring.
It is very quiet right now at the Dane County Humane Society. There's only one horse available for adoption on their website. His name is Big Guy. DHS representatives say this is actually unheard of. Some other animals will be coming available soon once they've been medically cleared, but otherwise the shelter population is very low. Amy Good, the Director of Development and Marketing, says there's a number of reasons for this. Almost all animals have been adopted, for one, but they're also not accepting any transfers from southern shelters right now.
The amazing thing is our community has absolutely stepped up, and if people are finding stray animals, they've been willing to hold on to them for us until we can find that owner, so they never even have to come in here in the first place.
She says even though the shelter is quiet, they are still working hard, answering adoption phone calls, delivering pet food to people in need within certain zip codes, and the Wildlife Center is working extra hard these days dealing with baby season.
A lot of us are trying to stay away from picking up some scissors and cutting our own hair right now. Salons haven't been open in weeks, and some of our hair is probably at a point that we just can't stand it anymore. Jamie Perez spoke with a hairstylist to give us some tips and tricks for those who have just had enough waiting.
We never wanted to go to these lengths, but some of us are starting to take our hair maintenance into our own hands.
Talk about guys who want to cut their hair because it's just getting so long and unbearable. What recommendations do you have for them?
Do not use trimmers to do a haircut. This is for cleanup around your ears, your neckline.
If you have short hair, you can buy one of these trimmers online and put a guard on it depending on the length that you want.
Ours just pop on. They just snap on and it creates, like I said, it leaves more length.
Better to start longer, then you can always cut more off. To even out the cut, use thinning shears.
It can be used to blend the top and the sides of the haircut.
For those with longer hair,
I wouldn't recommend to clients trying to use their fingers to pinch, twist, and move things. We get into over direction, too much tension, and that's when things start bouncing weird, and then we end up cutting more, and it becomes a huge mess.
Cut vertically instead. It's more forgiving if you make a mistake. But whatever you do,
please, just please don't use kitchen scissors.
For those whose main issue is hair coloring right now,
please don't go buy at-home highlighting kits, at-home bleach kits. Don't go buy box color.
She recommends Clairol root spray to touch up on the grays and the grown-out roots, but do not put any color on your ends.
Client can literally do your part line and a couple sections on either side wherever you part. And then you can just do your hairline with it.
The best thing you can do right now if you don't want to do this yourself is to just wait it out.
I would say big haircut changes should probably wait for the salon.
In Madison, Jamie Perez, News 3 Now.
For more tips and tricks, we've put together a comprehensive story online at channel3000.com, and we also have links to tools and products recommended by hairstylists that you can use at home until salons open again. We'll be right back.
Please join Madison Magazine, News 3 Now, and Channel 3000 in supporting local businesses. Complete list of vendors, options, and hours of operation, go to MadisonMagazine.com. Thank you for supporting local businesses.
To our Pick and Save associates, for the long hours and late nights, for the miles traveled and the shelves restocked, for making a difference in our customers' lives, for doing so much more than your job. Everyone at the Kroger family of brands and our customers say thank you. In a time when daily life feels a bit uncertain, your hard work is keeping America fed. Pick and Save, fresh for everyone.
Imagine facing Wisconsin's bitter cold winter without a warm home, or the blistering heat of summer without power, then having to make the tough choice between eating or meeting other basic survival needs. Unfortunately, over 200,000 of our neighbors in need will face this difficult decision with no place else to turn, including those who are now unemployed due to the COVID-19 crisis. For a hand up and help with your utility bills now during these difficult times, contact the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund today.
Toro's Time Cutter HD and Titan HD zero-turn mowers. Comfortable with the innovative MyRide suspension system and high-back suspension seats. Powerful with commercial-grade engines. Heavy-duty, built to tackle tough terrain while providing Toro's professional quality of cut. Versatile, so you can get more done on or off the mower. Toro's Time Cutter HD and Titan HD zero-turn mowers. Count on it.
Power Centers of Madison. Visit powercentersofmadison.com.
No one goes all in on made-from-scratch freshness like Papa Murphy's. Because when you go all in, people notice. This game day, go all in with the new Triple Pep for just $10. Papa Murphy's. Change the way you pizza.
When the doctor said Mama wasn't going to get better, we were shocked. We're not ready. How will we get through this?
A Grace will help with kind caregivers who help you handle the tough moments ahead.
Well, last hour I showed you the live camera from the Platteville-Quimby radio Skycam. Here's the WISC Skycam. Pretty much the same story. We're underneath a low blanket of clouds that will linger for the next couple of days, but you can see no precipitation showing up, at least across our part of the Midwest. There are some showers, even a couple of isolated thunderstorms in Minnesota, some showers and thunderstorms to the south, but the air across Wisconsin near the ground is pretty dry, at least for the time being, so that will prevent really much in the way of precipitation over the next couple of days. Three things you need to know in the forecast: those clouds are not going to move. We're going to see those clouds continue at least into Saturday. Then some shower chances. I think the best chances will be from tomorrow afternoon into Saturday morning as a weather system passes down to our south. And then we'll see the below normal temperatures continue through the weekend, but at least on Sunday we'll be back into the upper 50s, and it looks like temperatures will be at or above normal for most of next week. As we check out Weather Track, the upper level winds right now are basically from west to east in our part of the Midwest, so it's cool but not cold. Down to the south, the jet stream buckles, and this has been providing severe weather outbreaks from Texas and Oklahoma yesterday into the southeast today. Severe thunderstorms and tornadoes through parts of Georgia, Florida, back into Alabama, and even more thunderstorms starting to develop in central Alabama, and a couple of thunderstorms down to the south. But the stationary front is what divides the milder weather, even what we saw at least for part of the day yesterday, to the cooler weather that we have here. And that's because the winds are from the northeast here. South of the front, they're generally out of the south, a little bit of a westerly component across the Dakotas. But take a look at the difference in temperatures. Near Lake Michigan, those northeasterly winds, temperatures in the upper 30s. Milwaukee right at 40 degrees. Madison at 47, but the farther inland you go, the warmer the temperatures get. 54 in Dubuque, Iowa, Waterloo, Iowa, almost at 70, and Des Moines, Iowa, and Fort Dodge, Iowa, in the 70s. So it's close, but unfortunately, those northeasterly winds, and that's very common this time of year. When you get winds out of the northeast off of the Great Lakes, the lakes are still relatively cold, and that keeps their temperatures chilly. On Future Track, you can see a couple of showers popping up, but they diminish as they push into Wisconsin because the air is just dry enough to kind of dissipate them. But we could see a shower chance, especially as this weather system passes to our south, and then on Saturday, we'll see the showers continue, but end in the morning, and then we'll see some clearing as we head into Sunday. So for tomorrow, look for a mostly cloudy day. There'll be a chance for a shower. Best chance is probably in the afternoon. High temperature only at 51 degrees. 7 to 10 day forecast calls for sunshine to return on Sunday. And then for much of next week, see those temperatures at or above 60 degrees. Some shower and thunderstorm chances Monday afternoon into Tuesday, and then again from Friday night into Saturday of next weekend. We'll be right back.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Grand Appliance and TV is committed to serving our customers and neighbors now, just as we have since 1930. If you need an appliance, we're open, and you can shop our website 24/7. We've expanded our live chat, email, and phone support, and are here for you with an extra 5% off most purchases. Our delivery pros can do a no-contact drop-off delivery or full in-home install. Grand Appliance and TV. You know us, and we know you. You can count on us.
Only your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer has genuine parts, accessories, trained service technicians, and the widest selection of innovative Cub Cadet products. We're here for you whenever you need us, with expert service and support to keep your equipment running at peak performance for years to come. And with great deals available, there's never been a better time to buy at your local dealership. To find the dealer near you, visit CubCadetDealers.com.
Coming together makes us stronger, and Ford is built to lend a hand. Contact your Ford dealer, an essential part of your community, to find out more about home delivery and other vehicle service options. After all, you have a lot to take care of. Let us help take care of you. Find out more at Ford.com. Right now, qualified buyers can get 0% financing for 72 months, plus 3 months deferred payments on select 2020 Ford models.
Are you nervous about leaving your parents' phone plan?
You got this.
You could have.
It's just a plan. Nope.
Individual plan phobia.
Plan phobia? We got your back.
Switch to your own plan at US Cellular and get $400 back.
Plan phobia? They got your back.
Switch and get $400 back. Only at US Cellular. Choose fair.
Hi, folks. On what was supposed to be the end of the Safer at Home order, we're looking ahead to the next month, still under quarantine.
We'll tell you what's different this time around and why people are still planning to protest outside of the Capitol.
We're on Friday morning from 4:30 to 7.
It's the moment we've been waiting for since the Big Ten tournament was canceled. Live sports are back kind of with the NFL draft, and for the first time ever, it will be done virtually. The Packers have 10 picks over the next 3 days, starting tonight with the 30th pick in the first round. Green Bay has selected a defensive player as their first pick in each of the last 8 drafts. 2 Badgers will be watching closely tonight, too. Both Zach Bond and Jonathan Taylor could be one of the first 32 taken. The draft kicks off at 7 o'clock. Golf courses will be open tomorrow, and thousands of golfers across the state will hit the links as a move for sports to potentially come back. So obviously there's excitement, but as Melissa Kim found out, there are also concerns as to how safe the move will be.
Well, after more than a month of being cooped up inside, Andrea Wieland has mixed emotions about opening up her golf course tomorrow.
It's like you're excited, but you're still a little sad, and you're happy, but then you're kind of scared, and then you're nervous.
Wieland owns Oak Ridge in Milton with her husband, and she's given this all a lot of thought.
It's hard because you don't want it to become, wow, golf courses are open, this is the only thing we can do, and so everybody's going to go out there and no one's going to social distance and no one's going to remember that there's this virus around.
Likewise, Peggy Kelly Gearhart, who coaches the girls team at Edgewood, feels the same way. She wants to play, but how do we know what's safe and what's not?
We can't stay inside forever. It's a tough call. I mean, we need to get out there and we need to have exercise and fresh air and vitamin D. And so it's a tough subject.
Wieland says under Governor Tony Evers' order, golfers will be required to practice social distancing.
We still have to pretend like we're at the grocery store and stay away from people and not be high-fiving each other and, you know, giving hugs to people that we haven't seen in a while, maybe if we meet up on the golf course.
Which will be hard, but both say you have to remember the big picture.
The choices we make as a community is affecting everyone in the community.
So I don't want golf to be the bad example out there, like that we're, you know, not following orders.
So that way, we'll still be hitting the links in the summer.
Use the game of golf like it's supposed to be. Let's use some integrity. Let's police ourselves when we're out on the golf course, and let's do it right so we're all staying safe.
First Badger off the board. What do you got?
Zach Bond, late one, right?
That's a good
And
guess.
you don't know what the Packers are doing, though. You don't have a sense. You don't want to put your mock draft out there?
Offensive tackle.
Offensive tackle. All right. I'm not worried about golf. I'm more worried about ticks if I play golf, the way I play. I'd be off in the weeds anyway.
I keep people safe by staying off the golf course. There's a reason for that. Well, right now, temperatures are pretty cool. If you're going to be out in links tomorrow, it'll be another cool day thanks to the clouds. But otherwise, look for a high temperature of around 51 for tomorrow, and temperatures will turn milder next week.
All right, Gary, thanks. Thanks for joining us for News Now at 6. We'll be back at 10. Have a good evening.